nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
Okay, people, we are in for quite a big one. So this is Crowbar, one of 6 dreads. Yes, that's right, we're covering the dreads now. So I decided to do something a little different. Somebody asked, I don't remember which video it was. I don't think it was one of my Transformer videos, but it was one of my random stop motion videos about post-apocalyptic Transformers. Well, the dreads are basically sort of kind of Mad Max inspired muscle cars. I haven't been uploading lately because I've been on a very what's the word? Been trying to get back into them video games, and I took a drive, through Carmageddon, and that went about as well as I expected. After that, we went to River City, where we got to play as the River City Girls and go on a massive rampage through a city, all in the name of love. But anyway, here's Crowbar, and he is based off the Imponti Duke of Death from GTA 5, which I own one of these cars in the game. And, yeah, it is quite the battering ram. Quite literally. And, it's a very good car. It's one of the heavily armored vehicles in the game. In terms of our Lego model here, here he is in all his Lego glory. I don't know if we're going to look at all the dreads, today. Or in this video, We could try, so let's not waste any time. Let's get to transformation. Okay, so let's, we're going to start with a Crowbar here. And I'm trying really hard not to knock over my camera because my tripod is in a really bad spot. Here, let's move this up. Oh, there's Dreadwing and Blackout. They're also part of this squad now. Because this is kind of my own little story. But, Dreadwing conveniently decided to crash into my cabin. Which is, great. I have to rebuild that later. Alright, anyway, let's not waste any more time. Why is it not focusing? Focus! There we go. Okay, so first we're going to start with the roof. The roof. See if we can pry these out. Alright. Lift that up. Okay. Apologies. I am getting really slow right now. I don't know why. Haven't done this in a while, and been meaning to get back into this stuff. Alright, so pull his arms out. Very similar to my other car bots. Nothing special. Rotate his legs. Rotate his legs around. Spread them out. Get him into a nice solid stance. And there he is. Let's take a closer look at him. Not much to say. He's pretty standard looking. He looks a lot like Lockdown, which was kind of the inspiration for these guys, since they're very kind of apocalyptic Mad Max themed. Alright, so there's Crowbar. Let's look at Hatchet, who is taking a much more slim approach. So there he is in his Ford Mustang mode. It's based off of an older Mustang. I'll have pictures for a lot of these cars in the video. There he is. The back's a little ugly, but that's the nature of these things. Let's go ahead and transform him. I'm only going to do the little... So if you've been watching my videos, you know that I do that little transition where I do the whole, Decepticon / Autobot symbol thing with the little noise that I put on it. And I'm still going to keep doing that, but because we're looking at them all now, I'm only going to do it once in this video, but just a pointless fact that I thought I'd give you. Alright, rotate those around, revealing his feet. I really hope I got all that on frame, because I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at the figure itself. And very similar to Sunstreaker, you just take the windshield and fold it back like that. Cleans up real nice. And just fold it back a little lower. Go ahead and push those in. I'm sorry if I'm having trouble getting all this on screen. They're very dark figures and they're hard to show off. Okay. My lighting is not helping me today. Okay, there we go. So there is Hatchet, and he is very tall. And for some reason his neck is really freaking me out. But anyway, so there's Hatchet in his robot mode. Tilt those a little bit, give him some more profile. Okay, so there's Hatchet. He's the tallest and not a dog this time. Or was that Crowbar? I don't remember. Alright, next we're going to look at Crankcase, who is a very heavily modified Ford GT sports car. I don't know why, I just thought it was a good idea at the time. But I like it. It's got some off-road lifted suspension, so yeah. Let's go ahead and transform him too. Alright, pull his head up, rotate that around. See if I can get his arms out. This stuff is really hard to show on camera because they're so dark, and it doesn't help that... Oh, well, that one's supposed to come off. The focus is not helping me either. Okay, you know what, whatever. We'll deal with that in a second. I never have parts pop off these stupid things, but only when I record them is when they want to be difficult. Fold up his windshield onto his back, and there is Crankcase. All right, looking good. So we'll put him next to the original trio. Now let's grab Berserker, who is probably my favorite. And he probably has the most exhaust pipes out of all of them. Let's see. 10 exhaust pipes. Because emissions mean nothing to these guys. He is some kind of heavily modified muscle car. We'll say it's another Dodge Charger, but I don't know, a different year. I'm sorry that these are so dusty. I really should have cleaned them up. Alright, let's transform him. Oh, come on, don't bust on me. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, we got him open. Next, let's fold in these little exhaust pipes. Here, why is the focus freaking out? So there's this kind of, I guess, spinal cord. Rotate this, rotate his head back, and then that'll kind of hang back there. Alright. Let's see if we can rotate these around. It's being a little difficult right now. Oh, that one's supposed to come off. I am doing a terrible job at documenting this. Yes. Let's try with this arm. Goodness, this is turning into a disaster every step of the way. Why is his arm stuck? It doesn't want to move. Okay, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. The arm was being difficult, so just rotate this. Alright. It normally clears it, just right now it's being difficult. I don't know why. Anyway. The lighting is not helping because the camera keeps freaking out. Rotate his legs around. I think these are just... yeah, it's just a clip. It keeps trying to come out. Alright. Stand him up. Put our camera back. Goodness, the white balance is losing its mind right now. Rotate his head around, and there is Berserker. Oh, God. And his exhaust pipes become flamethrowers, so he doesn't really need any weapons because he has them built into his hands, which helps. All right, so there's Berserker. Let's grab Dreadwing. Okay, I am sorry about that. I had to fix a few things here. Also, I swapped out their eyes because his helmet was making it look way too dark, and you couldn't really see him, so I just gave him the clear eyes instead. Let's get Dreadwing. Uh-oh. Oh god, that cabin is in bad shape. Oh well, here, you stand there and celebrate the destruction of my property. Alright, so here's Dreadwing. And yes, he looks like the Jet Viacon. I'm sorry, but I just really like that design, and I wish they could have made that into an actual character of some kind. So, we decided to use that for Dreadwing here. It was very sharp. Okay, let's get to transforming him. Alright. I think that's how that goes. Or was it the other way around? I don't remember, I haven't messed with this figure in so long. Okay. We'll do it this way, just for safety. Yeah. And rotate his legs. And unclip him. And then get his head out. I'm sorry if the white balance is going crazy right now. There's nothing I can do about it. These figures are really messing with my lighting. And there's Dreadwing. With his very captain-like hat. Why is this light freaking out? And finally, the leader of the Dreads, Blackout. And yes, he is some kind of helicopter. We'll just say he's an Apache helicopter to save time. Although I did kind of like that helicopter he was in the 07 film, but that's completely irrelevant. Alright, so let's fold his things back. Extend his legs. He actually has hands, which is impressive. And turn him around. His arms are pretty much out. Fold those machine guns back. Turn his head around. And pretty much just unclip these. And there he is. There's Blackout. Give me one moment. Okay, and there are all the members of the Dreads. But because they look so much like another particular post-apocalyptic vehicle transformer I did, let's include one of the original members, Lockdown. You see, Lockdown in my story was a member of the Dreads. In fact, I think he was the leader of the Dreads, but for reasons that I'm still figuring out because I'm still writing this story, he abandoned them and went solo. So let's transform him. I've already reviewed Lockdown, but I figured I might as well include him as a bonus. Because why not? Because I'm a nice guy. Or at least I like to think I am. And then people tell me I'm not. And then they explode. I'm funny. Also, one thing I forgot to point out in the original Lockdown video is his feet kind of look like cowboy boots. So that always helps. So yes, there's the OG Dread Squad. Originally ran by Lockdown. This is going to be one crazy video to edit, but anyway, thank you all for watching, and yeah, this is kind of rushed, but considering I'm on a time frame here, it was the best I could do.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!